Yo, it's JB the Cowboy fan, and yes, sir, I'm back with another one. Yes, sir. Shout out to my subscribers. Yes, sir. Shout out to my new subscribers. Y'all hit that like button for me. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Y'all hit that like button, get me in them algorithms. Yes, sir. I'm trying to get this channel up, but I want to do this video. I want to talk a little bit about I had a got my comments in this video, this particular video right here, right? And we had a little banter back and forth, but I mean, wasn't all that, wasn't talking too foul, you know. His name is Your Mama Wish I Was Your Daddy. So he had his viewpoint on Dak. I had my viewpoint on Dak. Y'all can go to this video right here. I just made it 2 days ago, I think. 3 days ago. And y'all can read the comments. But I wanted to touch on the last couple comments down here. I think let's see. Okay. Y'all go through there, check it out, but I'm just gonna start down here because I want to highlight it. I said I responded to him, but it's Dak that gets the credit again. Dak is 33-8 because they just beat the Giants versus the NFC, the division, not the defense. Meaning, what we've been seeing and what the media say, what Cowboy fans say, what we be seeing posted is, and what we hear and what we see and what is known. You know what I'm saying? They always say Dak is 32-8 versus the NFC East. Dak is the daddy of the NFC. They never say nothing about the defense when they pull those records up against Dak in his last games against the Giants or the Commanders or whatever. So I'm saying that's my point. All the success of the team goes to Dak, but any failure is everyone around him fault, including the defense. Your mama wish your daddy, wish I was your daddy. He says, I never said Dak did anything or warranted any personal accolades for what the team has accomplished or not. I praise the team. A few standouts, but overall, I always talk about the team. I have repeatedly said the team has failed. That's you. So I was like, okay, bro, because by the time we got down here to all the argument, I was like, all right, bro, I guess you ain't understanding what I'm saying. So he was saying he give the team all the credit, or anybody stands out, you know what I'm saying? Or if it's fair, he basically saying he give it a team. I have repeatedly said the team has failed. He said, that's you, buddy. Basically, he's saying that I'm saying that Dak does this. But okay. Y'all read those comments and get down to, where I'm getting to down here. Because it'll lead to what I want to show this guy. Because if you look at what they do, see, this is what they do. See, they call Dak the NFC East King. See, they don't say the Dallas Cowboys, the kings of the NFC East. They say Dak Prescott. They attribute him. See, they attribute Dak Prescott to this. At this time, it was 27-7, but we all know it's 33-8 now. You see. Here you go. Career stats versus the Giants versus 27. Did he play the Giants by himself? See, this is what I was trying to get this guy to see. And where I come from, where I critique Dak, and where I say why the defense always get blamed for his failures, but when they be winning and the defense playing good, they give all the credit to Dak. But when they lose, they blame everybody else. But they're giving Dak all the accolades for being 12-0 versus the Giants. They ain't saying nothing about the defense, special teams, the coaches. They attributed it all to Dak. But when he failed, they want to blame everybody else. But they get mad at people like me, Breezy, Big Country. There's others out there, that had a viewpoint. See, all the accolades they get to him. Dak hasn't lost to the Giants since 2016. Dak hasn't lost against the Giants. What about the other players on the team? See, this is my point. That's what pisses me off. See, that's where I was speaking to this guy as in reference to the 33-8 record versus the NFC East. He flipped around and said, "Well, they playing the defense. So if the NFC East are bums and Dak is playing against the defense, then the offense must be bums because our defense play good against them." Yeah, but y'all not giving the credit to the defense. You only giving the credit to the wins to Dak. This is my point. This is my point. Dak is 10-0 in the last 10 games versus the Giants. So it's just Dak by itself. What happened to special teams? What happened to Brandon Aubrey? What's the name? Maha? Because he was good for a minute till it fell off. Even Zerline. Shit. Oh, Dak will actually be welcoming in his fourth child. Has been a father of the he's been a father of 3 for 8 years now. See how they attributed the success of the win to only Dak? But then they get mad when we critique him, whether he win or lose. If he ain't playing like a $60 million quarterback, he gonna get the critique. But they get mad when he get critiqued. But they'll puff him up and give him the credit for all that. Hold on, I got a couple more. Hold on, let's see. Oh yeah, I got a couple more. I think this was a Philly guy, though. Yeah, Jacob Sports, he's a Philly guy. But shit, everybody see Jay Daniels the best quarterback in the NFC right now. But where's Dak at, though? He the highest paid quarterback in that division. Huh? Come on now. Hold on, I got a couple more in here. See, even then, they put Dak versus Romo, but even they kept the record of Tony Romo versus the NFC East. They don't say the Cowboys, huh? What this one here? Yeah, this is one of these. This is just a picture, but 7-3 in his 10 career starts versus the Eagles. I think he's 9-4 now, something like that, against the Eagles. But they attributed just to Dak. This is what I'm talking about. I didn't make that up. I didn't make it up and say. I didn't make that shit up and say. Dak is the. When I said that. When I made this statement right here. I mean, I might say you're to him, but I'm just saying, like, in general, Cowboy fans and Dak fanboys, they attribute this record right here to Dak only. Only. That's what I'm saying. Here you go right here. This is almost a little updated version. Yeah. It's close. That's 30-8. Dak Prescott, not the Dallas Cowboys, but Dak Prescott. Because who they attribute wins and losses to? the coach and the quarterback. But you gonna try to play me like I never said. I never said he was dominating the NFC East. Hold on. Let me go. What was that comment? I never said Dak did anything or warranted any personal accolades for what the team has accomplished or not. I praise the team, a few standouts, but overall, I always talk about the team. I have repeatedly said the team has failed. That's you, buddy. But where I was speaking from in the conversation was about this stuff, about how this is out there. Don't play me for no fool. It's out there how they attribute the NFC East. Here we go. Dak has raised his career record in the NFC East to 32-8. No, he 33-8, ain't he? I thought it was already 32-8. So whatever. Dak Prescott has won 80% of his NFC East battles. Dak Prescott by itself. But when we attribute his 2-5 playoff record, they want to have a fit. Oh, it's a team sport. When we pull up that 2-5 playoff record. But hold on before I get to that. But they wanna give him the credit for this record, this regular season record. They want to give you credit for that record. But when we bring up that playoff record, oh, y'all hating on that. It's a team sport. He had no defense. Did he have a defense with this record? Huh? Are you fucking kidding me? What was this? From another, here we go. Dak Prescott is now 27-11 in primetime games. His 10%. Excuse me. His .71% winning percentage compares with only three other players: Steve Young, Joe Montana, and Peyton Manning. You see how only his regular season accolades, they give him all the credit for his regular season accolades, but then they try to compare him to Super Bowl winning quarterbacks. Like we supposed to say, well, if Dak can do that, he can win the Super Bowl. But he 2-5 in the playoffs and ain't even got out of the first round. Last 3 years, what, he made it out once? Stop trying to attribute his regular season stat padding to greats who's won Super Bowls. Stop. That's bullshit. See what I'm saying? How they lift this guy up, but you can't critique him when he fuck up? Dak Prescott threw a game-winning TD pass on the road in a hostile environment without Michael Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, Brandon Cooks, and lost his left tackle in the first half of the game. If Mahomes or Burrow did that, it would be celebrated. Yeah, because Mahomes had similar shit like that happen to him. And Burrow. Burrow had a shitty offensive line when he made it to the Super Bowl. Mahomes had problems with his offensive line. All that. What are you saying? Robert Griffin III? Come on, bro. Both of those guys been through that, and both of them went to the Super Bowl with those problems. Why couldn't Dak make it to the Super Bowl? Hell, he had DeMarcus Lawrence and Michael Parsons. They couldn't do nothing with him. Huh? So he's Superman now because he got a game-winning drive against Pittsburgh after he fumbled and bumbled and stumbled through the fucking first half. Nah, bro, watch out. Watch out. No, sir. I'm not falling for that drip. No, sir. But see, that was my point. And see these garbage time yards, these empty calorie yards? Oh, he's up there in top 5 in passing yards. But they celebrate anything for this guy. But these ain't no fucking real accomplishments. Passing yards. Come on, bro. What the fuck does that mean? This was a while ago, but goddamn, we were speaking about yards. Let's listen to this set of the start real quick. Goddamn.
What letter grade would you give Dak for this performance?
What he got last week, Skip? Bringing it home. He got one thing I say, he's a consistent student. He's a good student. The thing that I love most about, if I was a teacher, I would love about students is that we're consistent. You come to class on time, you're courteous, you do your homework, you pass it in. Regardless of the grade that you get, you do your homework, you turn it in, you ask questions. That's one thing I can count on Dak. I knew what he was going to give me. F.
Well, you gave him a triple F last week, right?
Yeah, I gave him an F. I'm going to give him an F this time because, Skip told me he's not a turnover machine like your guy. Oh, bounce it to him. Limp it to him. At WINC when he throw the yeah. All that.
Yeah.
Skip, look
True.
And look.
Yeah.
Look what happened.
You want to start comparing him to Wentz? Yikes.
You still didn't get back to me. I need you to tell me what the weather was like inside Jerry World.
Climate control.
Yeah. Hold on. So let me get this straight. There was no rain, no snow. It wasn't cold, so footing wasn't a problem.
Yeah.
And this is what I got?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What is it? What did you get exactly?
Nothing. Okay. Dak Prescott had 156 yards and a touchdown in the first half. 51 of those yards came on the opening drive. So for the rest of the game, because they scored in the first drive, so for the rest of the half, he had 106 yards.
What was the score at half?
Whoa. The score was 13-7.
Should have been 13-10.
I don't know what
chip shot.
I don't know what
35-yard field goal that he set up.
You know what? My mom said she was hoping for a girl. So I guess I should have been a girl. But look what Lord behold, I came out a guy. But anyway, okay, now, in the third quarter, when the game is right there, because Skip Bayless said, here's quarterback. Right there on him for him to take for a silver platter. Dak Prescott in the third quarter, 7 of 12, 87 yards, no touchdown. But let me tell you what he did in the fourth quarter. 112 yards and a touchdown, because what had happened, Skip Bayless, the game had got out of reach. And that's what your guy does. Empty calories means nothing to me, because when I needed him to deliver, he brought me nothing.
Nothing.
Zero, zip, less than nothing.
Okay.
Nada, nothing, not. Skip Bayless, at some point in time, and I keep telling you this, it happened in the Green Bay game. But look at my quarterback. I'm so proud of him. He's a warrior. Empty calories. Score is 31-3. He threw no touchdown.
Empty calories.
Was scored within 2 scores. Nothing. We see Minnesota. Oh, you ran against Jason Garrett. Jason, you took the ball. Atard Archer wrote a story. Clarence Hill Jr. wrote a story. Bill Barnwell. This is Dak's team. And they took the ball out of his hand. They said, okay. Jason Garrett says, okay. Kellen Moore. I don't care. Come hell or high water, put the ball in Dak Prescott's hand. I dog if it isn't blood. Here we go, Skip Bayless.
Well, wait a second. It wasn't like they should have kicked out of the offense.
Whoa. Talk about. Hold on. Skip Bayless. Did you know this? I don't know if you know this, Skip. They say most accidents of drivers happen within a 5-mile radius from their home. You can get on a car and go from here, LA, where we are right now, we're in Central City, and drive to Boston, drive to New York, drive to Miami, and it's on your way home that most accidents will occur. And guess what happens, Skip? You got out to this great start. You're 5 miles from home, which is 5 games, and you crash the car.
Don't really get the analogy.
The analogy is
I'll roll with it. Whatever. I get the gist of it.
The analogy is.
I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah, you know exactly what I'm saying. And your guy, he's the driver. Crashed his car at home. He went all over Miami and Washington and the Giants. Went to the Giants. You see my quarterback. And I'll be doggone. He come back, pulling the car in the garage, Jenny. Like he's going to just 10 and got a big old scratch. Now I got to take it to the body shop. Oh, wow. That's what your guy did. He gets an F. And if you give him anything other than that, Skip Bayless, you're wrong. You know it. You know it.
Don't know.
So yeah, that's my thing. I'm hearing too about that yards and shit. You see, he got padded stats and empty calories in these yards. Because what he do in the first half against Baltimore, regardless of what Baltimore did on offense, what are you supposed to do on offense as the quarterback? That's all you. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, 6 points. Dak, 0 to the fourth quarter. Nothing. Padded stats, empty calories. Against the Steelers, 6 points again. Nothing in the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, you got away barely with that shit. But it doesn't excuse the Brandon Aubrey putting up another 6 points in the first half. You do nothing in the third quarter again. You're just not going to get away with this shit against good teams. This is the type of play I'm talking about. Right here with Dak Prescott. This type of play. And he plays like this in the playoffs. See? That's why we be getting our ass kicked out of the first round every time. Because this how he play in the playoffs, just like he play in the regular season. He skated by the Steelers. But it wasn't enough for Baltimore. See? Why couldn't he produce anything in these first three quarters? Huh? Y'all answer me this. Y'all answer me that shit right there. Won't happen against Detroit. I guarantee you that. That shit ain't gonna happen against Detroit. No, sir. Yo, this JB the Cowboy fan. I appreciate y'all for listening to me. Like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go, Cowboys.
I'm glad. I will tell you this. If there's a human breathing that I've ever met that I'm proud that took advantage of me financially, I'm proud it's the one sitting to the right. And Dak.